ракетних бригад.
Now, tens of thousands of rail workers in the United Kingdom are taking strike action today in a bitter dispute over pay, jobs and conditions. The rail strike by 40,000 rail, maritime and transport union members has caused 4 in 5 trains to be cancelled on Tuesday, as many people return to work after the Christmas break. Members of the RMT and 14 train operators are staging a 48-hour walkout from Friday. On RMT strike days, around half of the network was shut down, with only about 20% of normal services running. Drivers, the advice during the strikes is to only travel if absolutely necessary, allow extra time and check when first and last trains will depart. The 48-hour strike is the first of 2 planned this week by the RMT in England, Scotland and Wales. Members of Drivers' Union, Aslef, will walk out on Thursday. It's part of a long-running dispute over pay and conditions at Network Rail and 14 train operating companies. Network Rail says a deal to end the strikes is in touching distance despite no improvement its pay offer.
Holding the pen, they are refusing to let the train providers make a fair deal that actually the train providers want, that the unions want. That's why we're seeing this industrial action, because government won't come to the table and they won't treat their staff fairly, and staff are saying, that's not on, I've had enough, and something needs to change.
It's a mathematical equation at the end of the day. We want to be able to give our colleagues a sensible, fair pay rise. In order to do that, we need to make sure that we're making some sensible savings and some changes to the way that the industry works to balance off the cost of that, so we don't take any more than our fair share from the taxpayer. And really, those are the things that we need to sort. We know the ballpark that we need to be in, but we just need to get those reforms over the line.
Scuffles broke out on Monday outside a village in western Jammu mine, a plant drawing resistance from climate activists. Activists threw fireworks, bottles and stones at police outside the village of Lotzerath before the situation calmed down and officials pulled back. German news agency DPA reported protesters had previously set up a burning barricade while one glued his hand to the access road. The village is to be demolished to expand the Gesvela lignite mine despite protest from environmentalists. Activists fear millions more tons of heat-trapping carbon dioxide will be released into the atmosphere. Sports now. American football star Damar Hamlin is in a critical condition after suffering a cardiac arrest during a primetime U.S. National Football League game. His team, the Buffalo Bills, has confirmed the cardiac arrest in a statement, adding that his heartbeat was restored on the field. The 24-year-old player fell to the ground after colliding with an opponent during the first quarter of the match against the Cincinnati Bengals. He received on-field medical attention for more than 30 minutes before being taken to the local hospital. The NFL also support and the NFL season approaches its climatic play of stages. Attention is back on the dangerous nature of America's most popular sport.
We kind of live how we feel and how we play, right from the heart, you know, and we do things for anybody. That's what makes the Bills Mafia such a big thing in our nation, our country right now.
It was really scary. I've watched football my whole life, and I feel like it's a very regular football play, and to see something like that happen, it's horrible. You never want to see that happen in general, and to see it happen on the field on national television is really scary.
We heard he was my age, which is 24. It's kind of like it could happen to anybody at any time. It's crazy.